From East Point to Buckhead, from College Park to Bankhead, dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Big Mason, E-Glade, highlights and big plays from the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long runs, athletes and sports junkies. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team lost. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the boss. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack, yeah, black on.
And it's your boys. We back, baby. Going on 11 years strong. The Crush Sports Talk, baby. With your boy.
Seen a lot of come, seen a lot of go. Yes, indeed.
My man Maceo heard Junior ATL down today. Hey,
what
man,
it do, baby?
We got a great show for you guys. You know we're gonna talk about it, man. Everybody, you know, man. We'll talk about it. You know, Atlanta. Now y'all get on my nerves sometimes, but we'll talk about it, man.
Atlanta going Atlanta, baby.
Y'all get on my nerves sometime, man. We gotta get y'all ready for the weekend, man. What's going on college football wise, NFL wise, all that good stuff. We're gonna talk a little NBA, man. We talking about all that stuff, and hey, I think we need to bring it back, dog. We gotta bring it back, really. And that's what I'm talking about, man. We'll split it up over the week, but today we gotta do both of them.
Yeah, we need to start including that because it be some. I mean, it's some crazy stuff be going on out here, and it's not being talked about in the manner that it should be.
We definitely got to talk about it, man. But make sure, man, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and jump into it. What you want to jump into first, man?
So first, Emmanuel Glade, I want to start off since we do have Thursday night football. Buffalo Bills will be front and center as they play the Houston Texans. Keon Coleman. This is his second week in a row that he is a healthy scratch, Emmanuel Glade. What do you make of this?
You know, you always talk about it, dog. I need to watch more of these. You know, some things pop up. I don't watch a lot of other shows. But today, something popped up on my timeline on the talk, the TikTok, as they call it. Steve Smith talked about Keon Coleman a long time ago. And he's like, the maturity that this guy has being a second-round pick. Does he have it? Can he be that guy that you expect to be on the receiver end? The kid got all the talent in the world. I've seen him do some things that I didn't expect a lot of people that can do. But the kid, does he really want to? Does he want it? You know, does he have the right people in his corner? Does he? Skill-wise, it ain't a doubt. Keon, boy,
right.
Boy, I've seen him do some things, even in the pro level. You're like, man, ain't too many people that can do what he's doing. But when it comes to that, in famous words of Cujo, that tube between his two shoulders.
Right.
Does he really want to put the best foot forward? And do you have that right people in your corner? If he do it right, Maceo, we're talking 10 years, 10, 12 years. But come on, man, year 2, you're already 2 healthy scratches in. When this team could use you, but they have shown you last week they did it without you with 44 points.
Right.
They going in tonight, they can do it. You know, if they keep seeing things, in the famous words of Jerry Glanville, the NFL be not for long, bro.
Not for long. Maturity for sure, my guy. You know, sometimes guys are just happy that they made it to the NFL. And they don't understand the work that it takes to stay.
Right.
Receivers, dime a dozen.
Yeah.
They get these dudes from everywhere. 2nd round, 5th round, undrafted. We've seen every dynamic of wide receiver. And when you're not special, and then you're not working, UPS will be hiring. Now, you know, I would advise this kid take care of his money.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, nobody has to put up with this from a guy who, I mean, he's out there dancing before the game. And it was probably a lot more embarrassing for him. I guarantee he won't be doing that tonight. But it's just a crazy situation all the way around because you have an opportunity to play the game that you love. Well, we think you love it. And, you know, go back not to your time. Most people like it. They don't love it.
Yeah.
And he's displaying that right now. He liked the game.
Yeah.
He's not obsessed. He's not fanatical about his craft. So they feel like, hey, we're gonna get it done without you. I don't care
You know,
where you was drafted.
you know what's crazy about him? He got the tools. He also got the mic skills because people love him behind the mic when he's talking to the media. So when the media love him, and it's one position that is, like you say, is a dime a dozen. But if you're really good at it, you can be in it a while. Is the wide receiver position.
Yeah.
You see cats because team need that number 2 receiver, that number. You know what I'm saying? They could use you for years if you just tighten up a little bit, man. Just go out there showing that you want to play this game, man, and just be serious about it. Don't be out there dancing. When I saw him dance before the game, I'm like, the reason why people say, "Oh, he was just dancing," the league is still the shield. The shield is still the shield. And you
Yeah.
ain't embarrassed the shield. We put
Yeah.
you on suspension, and you out there act like it's not a big deal. You haven't, the shield is the shield.
You're embarrassing yourself too. I mean, you
Yeah,
like you just said, you said it well. NFL, not for long. Jerry
not for
Glanville,
long.
greatest quote ever.
Yeah. Hey, look, man, if he want it, man, it's his. It's his if he wants it. You know what I'm saying? And it just ain't him. I'm looking at other receivers. We saw George Pickens and all that. Yeah, but you've said it for years, Maceo. What's the one position that's the divas? That's
Wide outs,
wide
baby.
out,
Wide
wide
outs,
outs.
baby.
Been screaming it for years. Wide outs, baby.
The
Wide out.
game need us, baby. The game need us.
There hasn't been a decade since the playmaker got into the league that the wide outs ain't been controversial. Ever since the playmaker came in, maybe there was some Lynn Swan back in the day, some Drew Pearson in the 70s. But the 80s and 90s, the wide outs started coming in with the fur coats. And
Swagger.
The swagger has been deep for them.
Swagger.
What's up, Michael Stevens? How you doing, brother? What's up, man? But yeah, man, yes. But yeah, man, yeah. Wide outs, man. Y'all a special breed, man. Y'all a special breed. I gotta bring it here, man. You gotta come to the ATL, man.
Yeah.
It's official. Michael Penix is officially out for the season. He's having ACL surgery. We told you about this on Tuesday. So tough to hear. Young man, second year in the league, 10 games in. Suffered another injury to the leg. Based on my question to you, sir. Part of the panic in Atlanta. We got Kurt Cobain for the rest of the season, so he'll get his check for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
But that ain't the panic that I'm talking about, Maceo. It's the panic of the fan talking about next year and on, and if he out for the rest of his career, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Maceo, the talk of the town is what the Falcons going to do next, sir, at the QB position. What have you heard, and what are your thoughts on it, man?
Well, the good news is Kirk Cousins is signed through another season.
He got 2 more years. He got the rest of this year.
I mean, he's here. It's crazy because at this point of the season, Michael will miss pretty much OTAs.
Yeah.
A lot of training camp. He'll be rehabbing now. The good news is people recover from ACLs a whole lot quicker than they did once upon a time because they kind of scope it and, clean it up. And, a lot of these guys be back to running in 4 to 6 weeks. But because this injury happened so late, you're almost looking at like around this time next year where he's probably comfortable enough to take snaps. And, all of these different things. But, again, the rehab is much better now, so we'll see. But, are you really surprised? This is a guy who came into the NFL banged up. We remember during the draft, one of the biggest things about him at the combine was medical. Medical was a big deal for him. And, clearly passed his physical. The medical was good enough where Atlanta selected him 8th.
Yeah.
But you just had to know, this could probably happen. And here we are. But this is why you didn't trade Kirk Cousins. This is why when all of yous out there were like, man, let's move Kirk Cousins and get it. No, Falcons were never moving Kirk Cousins because they knew this scenario that they're in could have actually happened, and it happened. So Kirk to the rescue, and we'll see what goes on from here.
You know, it's funny, man. We questioned one of the questions we picked why he went 8 was because of his injuries. We were like, is that kind of high for Michael Penix and Terry Fontenot sat up there, him and Raheem. They looked at that and said, yeah, man, this is the great guy. This is the one we wanted. We picked him at this spot because everybody like, hey, but don't he have knee injuries? Not trying to be funny though. If anybody can come back from a knee injury, it would be Michael Penix because he understands.
Right. Yeah,
he's been through it.
He knows what it takes. He knows how to rehab it. All of these things. So yeah.
Also, man, you wonder for the 26 going on 27-year-old man would be mental wise with these type of injuries. How is he gonna come back? How is he gonna come back and fight for it and things of that nature? Kirk will be the guy probably for this year and some of next year.
Yeah,
you're not all of next year.
Right.
People wonder, are you gonna draft in the 3rd or 4th round or another quarterback? Go get you a veteran. Because Falcons fans, we jump off bridges a lot around here.
Yeah.
We've already started looking at pictures and people and who will see if we had a top 10 pick. We just screwed that up again. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all Falcons fans, but we got to realize we got the top 2 rookie rushers in the league this year. Y'all still talking about that pick was terrible. But anyway, but Kirk gonna have to do it. We'll see if the bubblegum arm's still there. If his Achilles should be fully healed now. I'm going through
Achilles should be fully healed now.
So Kurt, I understand. That's why I'm like, but we will see, man. But it's interesting to see what the Falcons go through, man. Finish up this season, see how it goes strong. But yeah, man, Falcon fans, it is what it is, man. I just,
you should be used to this by now.
We picked. This is what Terry.
You should be used to it. Like you've seen this before.
All right, man. So I'm gonna add one piece to it. You off the blank, and the Falcons go 7-10 again. They go 7-10 again. You bring in Terry Fontenot. What's the one thing that would get him? Give me one reason why you would let him go, and one reason why you might let him stay.
So I would let him go because no GM survives 3 head coaches. I mean, you just don't. It was Arthur Smith. Now you're here with Raheem.
Now you're going for a 3rd.
No GMs don't survive 3 coaching changes.
Yeah, right.
Got to change it up.
Yeah.
Now, a reason that I would probably keep him. I mean, you look at the build of the roster.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's easy to say, it's easy to hit on those 1st round picks.
Yeah.
Is it? Because there are no guarantees in the NFL. Like, you project the guy to be good. And, the word I hate the most, I hate the word potential. I hate when he got the potential. He got the potential to be sorry.
Yeah.
But you just look at how the roster is constructed. I mean, you find Algier, some of the pieces you add in the secondary, like say you get Jesse Bates to come in. I mean, all of those things are credited to Terry Fontenot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think he does a pretty good job with what he has. And I don't think he's a bad GM, but I do know that the way this game works, there's no way a coach can survive 3 coaching changes. You just don't.
Yeah, very good, strong points on both ends. The 3 coaches are going to be his biggest knock, if anything.
Yeah.
He did, like you said, talent-wise, like Xavier Watts and those kids he brought in, and then, people looking at the Falcons. They got number 2 defense in sacks this year with behind Buffalo, which is pretty strong for. Like I said, as a Falcon fan, I've asked for one thing for the last 11 years of this show. Just give me a pass rush, man. And we got one. So it's a beautiful thing to see, man. Bijan is one of the top 5 backs in the league. You see what Drake is doing at receiver. He's bringing in talent, and we still don't know about Pitts in year 6. We still see glimpses of greatness. But the 3 head coach thing would be the biggest thing, because your job as a GM is to bring that guy that you can build with. If you're a GM and you don't have one coach that you can cling your head, your hands around, it's a problem. Even though people who've been around the Falcons long enough know that the GM don't pull that coaching thing by themselves. It's
No, it's a
conglomerate thing.
yeah, led by a guy who everybody keep telling me has nothing to do with the football operation.
Yeah. So even though he gonna take the bump for Raheem, let's just say we know somebody who's still Rich McKay, who's now running, who's been on some local medias trying to say, hey, I ain't did nothing, man. That's them.
My hands are clean.
I'm not in the Falcons operations, man.
Like, no, they not, buddy. You can tell that to somebody else.
Yeah, we all know the real, buddy. We know the real. What's up, Coach? That's how you doing, man. But
we know the real for sure.
Yeah, but a Tubi documentary of Rich McKay, something, or Lifeline, or Hallmark, or something. But yeah, man. So yeah, it's that the coach thing is gonna be his biggest issue. Smith.
Yeah.
To Raheem, to the new guy. They might not let him bring the new guy because they're going to not believe, he's going to be the fall guy for whoever the coach is. Man.
Yeah, you got to follow that sword, buddy.
Yeah. What you got, dog?
Dude, year 23. LeBron James made his debut the other night. Amazing to see him continue to play this game. My question for you, Emmanuel Glaze. Is LeBron just out here padding stats? Or do the Lakers legitimately have a shot to make a run to another championship?
First of all, you can tell LeBron's back because a lot of y'all media missed him so much. Oh my God.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. He got a lot of y'all employed. A lot of yous are not gonna have a job when LeBron retires.
Y'all might well go ahead. Y'all should all this Christmas and his birthday, which is around the corner, get that man a huge gift for saving y'all job, because I've seen 12 shows pick apart one game. His 11 assists or his 30, whatever it was. The Lakers got a shot, man. It's going to be tough for them to be Oklahoma City. Because that Oklahoma City thing is a thing. But yeah, they got a shot. I like this team. I think DeAndre Ayton is a good pickup for them. People don't talk about enough the point guard. I can't think it's Smart. From him coming in, AR-15 is stronger. Luka is stronger. If nothing else, for LeBron, this team allows him to rest, which he doesn't been able to do his 23 years career. But now he gets to help in different ways. And you saw a little bit in this game where he was able to dish the ball a little bit more. And trust that. So I think this team is built for a run. But Oklahoma City just way too good. Between Oklahoma City and Denver and old players. But I think for me, the problem what I have with the LeBron thing is that media, y'all get real lazy with LeBron. Like it's you talk about him, but you don't break down stuff other than what it is. Yo, man, LeBron. I saw some Bomani Jones. I call his ass out. They were talking about something the other day about he's not a leader or something, and I'm like, come on, bro. Ever since you've been fired from ESPN, man, you don't start doing crap like this, dog. Come on, bro.
So some guys, Glaze, they just they have to fire off them grenades like that because they want the reaction. Like it's like that's what keeps them breathing. Like, what can I say crazy that I know people are gonna instantly respond to, and people instantly respond to it. Y'all share it.
It's clickbait.
It's clickbait. Like y'all ain't learned the game yet.
It's one thing about clickbait too, Maceo. I've never understood. Like, I don't watch Stephen A. Smith on nothing. I don't. Yeah. But I have to keep up with social media because so much go on. You catch news on social media quicker than you can on any other play. I see most Stephen A. clip, dog, than anybody else. Everybody say I can't stand Stephen A., but I get all his clips. I see everything. I don't even want to know what he's talking about. I know what he's talking about. But the thing with LeBron, man, 23 seasons, dog, he's the first player ever. 23 seasons. Then I'm going to shout out to Bob Rathbun say, but they ain't do 4 decades. That go to Vince Carter. Shout out to Vince Carter, boy. 4 decades, Vince. Vince did it in 4 decades. But I think what we're seeing and what in this day and age of this, y'all don't get special, man. Y'all don't understand special.
Appreciate it.
We saw things. We was like, man, we ain't gonna never see anything like this again. Y'all act like it's normal to play 23 years, not at a regular on the bench level. Because
Right.
LeBron can't do 5 points, 3 rebounds. He got to be a statistician at his level.
Yeah.
Think about it, man. We said LeBron padding stats. If he comes out and doesn't score 15 or 20 points a game, dog, people will be on every show talking about why, they dog him out.
On him. On his ass.
And we talking about a 40-year-old man who had sciatica and all that. And we're like, we expect him to score 20 and 10 a game, dog, at 40 years old, 23 years in the game, dog. He'll be 41 at the end of December. Yeah. 41 on your at 41. Come on, bro. Vince Carter was 41. We saw how old he was, and we was like, if he give us 10 points, we happy. Yeah. LeBron can't just give him 10 points. He got to be 15, 20.
They won't win.
It's Vince Carter was just helping out. We were like, we just glad Vince helping out Trey. We need that leadership in the locker room. Remember those days, Maceo? We just need his leadership. LeBron can't be just leadership. He got to be. He got to put the points up and some rebounds. He
got to be the guy. Because if he's not the guy, oh my God, the number of tweets and reels and all that stuff we gonna get, oh my God, would be amazing.
Because it'd just be funny. But yeah, but like it's amazing to see it. I told everybody the one thing I always say is I didn't enjoy the Kobe run like I should have, but we saw the 60-point. When he went 20 years in the game, to see guys go 20 years, dog, it's the Dirk Nowitzkis and the
guys, the average is like 5 to 7 in the NBA.
We get
if it's that,
and you get 20 years of great play. The Kareem, the guys, we don't understand. We really don't. We really need to hold on to this, man, because we don't get to see this. We won't see this a lot these days. Steph 17 years right now. KD 17. We ain't gonna see them run like this. Who the next guys? Who the next guys that we're gonna be seeing doing this, man?
You're witnessing greatness. Take it in, like we're so quick to, we so quick to type and we want to respond to everything. Like, no. Appreciate what's going on.
Speaking of appreciation, boy, that's a great word to bring up there, Maceo. Speaking of appreciation. Let's go back to our hometown team, the Atlanta Hawks, man. Hawks they've had a good run. The trade talk is still there. Everybody wants something. And, every time there's somebody who's a chance to come, maybe want to leave a team. And I'm going to put it out there for you. LaMelo Ball, everybody in Atlanta want to trade for LaMelo Ball, or somebody wants to go get Ja Morant for Trae Young, make sure. You covered the team. We've all covered them. We got our shout out to our guy B, who was at Detroit the other day watching Cade Cunningham in Detroit in that 11 game winning streak they got going on.
Yeah.
But make sure you answer the GM for the Atlanta Hawks. You see what you got. You see players hurt. Porzingis hurt. Ricochet's hurt, but they still balling out there.
Yeah.
Everybody, Trey's going to be out a few more weeks.
Right.
What do you do with this team right now? Do you let it stay put? Do you make a change? Because the East is still not as strong as it has been.
Right.
There's opportunity. But with you, the Atlanta Hawks GM, do you let this team play out the way it is? Or do you make moves, sir? What do you do?
I think I stand pat.
Okay.
And I feel like even though everybody wants to say, the only logical trade is trade for Josh, straight up.
Yeah.
Now, Memphis, it would be a win for Memphis.
Absolutely.
Because now they're getting a guy who can really be a leader, a floor general, and would want to do the job.
Can you imagine him and Jackson together?
That's what I'm saying now.
That pick and roll.
You bring Ja to Atlanta for Coach Quinn, that's not a good fit.
No. Not at all.
It's not a
Terrible
good fit. And I think people have to be careful because and this is why I blame like fantasy football and all these things. Because
Yeah.
people just think if you go but it's just gonna work out.
No.
Get
out the game. Get off the sticks, as they say. Get off the sticks, man.
Get off the sticks. These guys play two different styles where, like I say, Trey's style would fit in. Like Memphis would have no problem with.
Shh. It'd make them a whole different team.
But
It'd be a whole different team.
But the minute Ja gets here, oh man, Quinn, y'all think Quinn be tripping in these pressers. Now, man, please, if Ja was here, he got to answer them Ja questions. And then, T. Morant going to be sitting. Man, listen.
This is the wrong city for Ja Morant. I'm telling y'all now.
On God.
T and Ja in Atlanta is not. It's a one-time-a-year thing. That's it. It don't need to be more than one time. Let him come in.
They
get the
would.
city. You can't put T besides Bootsy. T can't go beside Bootsy every game. Can you imagine T and Bootsy together every game? Him. Who are the other one? The comedian. If Bootsy. That whole front row with them, man, no, we don't need. Ja would not fit down here, bro.
Nah, because he gonna want to sit with them.
Yeah. No, this would not work, man. But yeah, great point, man. I tell Atlanta fans this: where won't Trey be a great fit? You put Trey with any big man in the league.
Yeah.
Any team with a big man is on. His pick and roll game is second to none.
Pick and roll game would be extra elite.
Have you heard from
out there and just throw it up, man, please?
Have you heard from John Collins since he left? He's been making checks in Utah, and now he's at the Clippers. I bet some of y'all didn't even know he was with the Clippers. I bet y'all didn't even know he was with the Clippers.
I'm today's year old when I found out he was with the Clippers.
Yes.
Wow.
I bet y'all didn't know he was with the Clippers. That's how, when he was with Trey, oh my God, the dunks, the left hand, it was crazy. Now y'all like, hey, when did John go to the Clippers? Man, yeah, it
unbelievable, dog. That's crazy.
But you put him with, let's say he goes to, put him with Cade Cunningham. Think about that team. He goes to anywhere Trey goes, the team gets better. I can't say that about. So when we ask you, I'm gonna ask Hawks fans this every time they say they want to trade Trey. Who do we get?
You gotta say, give me something logical.
Don't give me this NBA 2K thing.
Don't give me this 4-player trade where the Hawks get Steph, KD, and Wemby.
Give me something logical, man. Just don't give me nothing crazy, because if he goes to San Antonio, which they talked about, y'all already know about that. Come on, man. Anywhere Trey goes, he's different. Who we getting back though? Who we getting back?
That's quick. You know that's my favorite question, Clay. Like, who we getting?
That's why I'm taking it from you.
Yeah,
that's your first question. What you getting for him?
What we getting? What am I getting back? See that it don't sound good. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Everybody be ready. Hey, get rid of Trey. We get some first round pick. Okay. Then Trey goes somewhere else. Y'all be mad. He ain't do that. He did do that in Atlanta. Y'all we Atlanta. We don't appreciate what we got, son. But who
Mike say, so why didn't the Hawks go get a big man? We got a big. He just want to shoot threes.
Now we talking about trading him. So Porzingis, we can't keep talent. I mean, we and truthfully, Mike, the last two drafts we picked up, before this, we had 6'9", 6'10s. Jalen Johnson was supposed to be the guy. He came in the late round in that draft. He's injury prone, so we ain't see what he's doing. Onyeka's playing good as a big man. Risa Shea was supposed to be the next big French thing out of that came in. So we've been trying to get big wings, big 6'9", 6'10", and just between injuries and just things it ain't worked out. But yeah, that's the thing with them, man. That's the thing with them. What you got, dog?
Dude, I want to circle back. College football this week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Our Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
Big game.
Can really set the tone.
Big game.
On Saturday night.
Big game. Big game.
Versus Pitt.
Big game.
My question for you, Emmanuel Glaze, if Haynes King goes out and puts on another spectacular performance, does he punch his ticket to New York for the Heisman presentation?
Yes, sir. If he goes out and becomes the Haynes we know, because first of all, shout out to Georgia Tech. They already released the uniform. Icy whites this weekend. All white, head to toe. Icy.
All white, everything.
They're gonna be icy this weekend. Yeah.
All
Haynes,
white, everything.
And you know how Haynes played at home his senior day, his last game in Georgia Tech in the flats. It's gonna be sick, even though it's not the last game, but since they're doing the Georgia game in the Mercedes, this will be the last game in the flats. This is senior night.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Haynes do that 4 touchdown, 250 in the air, 100 on the ground, 400 yards total, whatever. Man, that boy be in New York. He got to be in New York. He's the most
New York City.
Outside the kid in Indiana, I think Georgia has even a chance to have 2 cats in Indiana in New York with Gunner. But yeah, man, Haynes deserves to be there. I can't wait to see him get there, bro. I think he deserves it. We've had a chance to watch him over the last few years. We remember when he first started playing for Tech. Remember he was in the Mercedes-Benz?
Yeah.
He was like, I got to be better. I'm going to be better. And he's been better, man. He's been that guy. But on a different note, make sure if they beat Pittsburgh,
yeah,
they pretty much punched their ticket for Charlotte.
Yeah.
Which will be a huge thing.
Big step.
Because I mean, somebody put up some Andy Dimitri. Shout out to him. We know this guy. He's a play-by-play guy. He said 4 years ago, Tech was getting blown out by Georgia. They were getting blown out by everybody, man. And now look at them. They got a chance to play in the ACC championship game.
Yep, man. 10-win season.
10-win season. They win this week. Think about all that. 10-win season, playing in the ACC championship, Heisman Trophy winner. Yeah. Hey, Mike, you need to get with your alumni and cut the check. Get the big check out for your coach. Get a huge check out for your coach, man. I mean, get that man a big check. Get him make them commas look good. Get them commas curving. Because this cat's going to need that check, man. Because what he's done since he's taken over this team, he said he bleeds at Georgia Tech too.
Yeah.
Phenomenal job. Phenomenal job by Brent Key, the way he's done this. And if they win this game on Saturday against a very tough Pittsburgh game, and it's prime time, it's a 7:00 game, this kid, and I'm going to say this, he might be coach of the year, even though, Indiana looks strong, but Brent Key being able to do what he did, this might be coach of the year, man.
Shout out to Brent Key. Brent Key, you would be crazy to leave the flats and take one of these other jobs.
Yeah, stay home, man. Build something around the flats. The flats your home, man.
Yeah.
People are actually gonna want to get an education now. They're gonna go to Georgia Tech getting their degrees now, getting them engineering degree, because that man got them coached down there. Offensive lineman, boy. That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. Maceo, continuing in college football, man. This week's game, outside of the Georgia Tech game, there's not a lot of big games this week. But it's, a lot of it prepping for the next week. But I've said it before, there's a big game at 2:00 on Saturday. That Kennesaw State, Missouri State. Shout out to Coach. Coach Mack has been.
Coach Mack.
He's entered as a semifinalist for Coach of the Year, taking a team that was 2 wins last year. Or was it 3 wins? Whatever it was, won a lot.
Yeah.
And now at 7 wins, could possibly end up with 9, maybe 10 wins if he would finish the season out with wins. The work that's being done in Kennesaw State, make sure we've been there since. It's crazy, since 2015.
We
when they
saw
first kicked it out.
We saw the inception.
Yeah.
We got to hold the aisle. Well, you got to hold the aisle. I wasn't messing
I
with
ain't
the
touch.
aisle.
No, it was the I was on the. He was on that perch. We both.
Okay,
looked right.
he
No, you
offered
didn't.
us. He offered us to hold it.
He said, "You won't." I said, "Hey, no, bro. Just put it on that
No,
little
I
thing."
looked at the clause on that thing. I don't want no parts of it.
I said, "Just put it right there on that little perch. We'll sit by it." But
Right,
that's it,
right,
bro. But
right.
that's it, bro. Coaching Maceo now, as in 2025, if you do good at a different school,
Somebody gonna come a calling.
somebody comes calling for you, bro.
Yeah.
Maceo. What is it about from what you've seen with Coach Mack? We've seen, like I told him, man, he went to North Carolina Central. He coached there, and we saw him at the Celebration Bowl. What's impressed you more about what's going on at Kennesaw State this weekend as they play Missouri State in a big game for the Conference USA this week, man?
It's the organization and the structure. Again, we saw it from the beginning. So we saw how Bohannon constructed this team.
Yeah.
And Kennesaw State had kind of developed a stigma of just this option type offense type deal or whatever. Coach Mack has like made this thing fun. It just looks nothing like what Bohannon did.
Yeah.
And it looks more attractive now.
Yeah.
All of the things that they use social media well. Of course, you got to have the uniform. They got the uniform thing on lock.
They like Oregon around here, boy.
And they've created such an atmosphere. Y'all, I say this all the time. Winning cures everything. When you're winning, when you're competitive, more and more people are going to come out. Like we've seen, like they're going to have to expand their stadium at some point.
Yeah, no, it's definitely happening.
Because, like, they're going to be a force. And, again, I hate keep bringing up Coach Bohannon, but he laid the foundation. And like he always talked about, listen, I don't have to leave the state to recruit to get kids to fill up this program.
Man.
That's a blessing. I mean, Cobb County right in his backyard, Fulton County, APS, DeKalb. Like, the man can just do a loop around 285 and sign 25 football players.
And Tennessee got great talent. We hour and a half in Chattanooga.
Right.
So you got talent all around. You don't have to go far. But, yeah, man, great job by Coach, man. Like I said, they went out. They have a chance. The Conference USA, the home team, the team with the best record hosts the Conference USA championship game. So they could even host the championship game, which would be crazy in itself. But, yeah, man, I think, look, man, Dale McGee, we're going to get off you for a little bit, man. But all I'm saying is 3 games, I think Georgia State played, they on the road this week. All I'm saying is 2 out of the 3 teams on 75 is playing for a conference championship. They got a chance to win the conference championship. That's all I'm going to say.
Hello.
That's all I'm going to say.
Dale, hello.
2 out of the 3 teams got a chance to win the conference championship, man. So, Dale, you came with Georgia. I know the pressure on you. I know Charlie looking at you like this, bro. We got to win out. We got to do some things because
you got to change some stuff up.
You got a big stadium. You right off the highway. We ride by you. We ride by your stadium right all the time.
No excuse.
Ride off the stadium all the time. There's 3 stadiums we get to ride by, and yours is one of the big ones. You got to get it, man. Got to get that talent there, or some things gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy, man. So college football, big 2 games this week. Make sure I want to ask you this. Go back to the NFL real quick.
Yep.
Give me your top 5, dog. Top 5 teams right now in the NFL.
NFL team, my power rankings.
Who are your power rankings in the NFL?
My power rankings are going to be kind of funny.
Okay.
Because it was talking to a big-time Chicago Bears fan at work, and he kept going on about how he was only expecting his team to be 500.
Yeah.
Like if they went 6-10, 7-9, 7-10, 6-11, he would be cool. My top team, though, is not the Bears. It's those LA Rams. The LA Rams are the best team in football. Matthew Stafford is playing at an MVP level.
Can't argue that. Can't argue that.
That defense, when I tell you that defense, and let's give McVay, the front office, let's give everybody in that building credit.
Yeah.
They know how to go get these players. I look at Emmanuel Forbes, who was basically ran out of Washington. They were like, man, this guy not going to make it in the NFL. He gets to L.A., he getting interceptions. He playing the run. He breaking up passes downfield. Like, come on.
It's amazing what a different scheme will do for you, boy.
Yeah.
It's different, man.
Yeah. So they are my top team, without a doubt. I mean, how can you not have the Rams as the top team in the NFL?
Yeah.
So number 2 for me, going Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay.
Now, I do think the Eagles, it's a lot of problems with this Philadelphia team. A.J. Brown is on the verge of like being that pipe that's gonna burst, and he gonna infect that team. He kind of infecting it now, but I mean, we just continue to watch Philadelphia. But Jalen Hurts, he wins, all these good things. Number 3, my guy got the New England Patriots. Surprise, surprise! This team is 9-2. Drake May is probably a little bit better than advertised.
Yeah,
a little bit better than advertised. I didn't see this coming from Drake May. I liked him coming out of college.
Yeah,
but I didn't think that. And we got to give credit to Josh McDaniel. Who understands that I am just a coordinator. I'm not a head coach. I've tried the head coach thing twice. It didn't work.
Know your role. I
suck at it. But this right here, game planning, scheming up throws. I got my quarterback.
Some people are good at just one half of the field. They don't need to be
right. They can't be the CEO.
Yeah, it got to just be give me my team, give me my offense. So let me do my thing, man.
Yeah.
Do my thing.
So at number 4, have the Indianapolis Colts. Whew. It's just something about this team.
Yeah, man.
That just screams, listen, we're here. No, y'all don't have to like us. They are comfortable doing what they do till it's time to do what they do.
Boy, Jonathan Taylor is special, boy.
Oh my God. And listen, Daniel Jones had the one hiccup, but I mean, who saw them being 9-2? 8-2. They're 8-2 right now. 8-2. Yeah. And rounding out my top 5, I got Buffalo Bills. I think if Josh has to continue to help, let his teammates help him. He doesn't have to be Superman. He has to go in Superman mode all the time. Got a nice running game. Okay, we got some questions at receiver right now because Keon, Coleman, the street clothes. But as long as you got Josh and you can protect Josh is going to give you a chance to win the football game. No doubt about it. So that's my top 5, Glade.
Let me ask you this, so I'll be that guy. Why isn't Denver in your top 5, man?
So Denver's not in my top 5 because I think when we look at all of those teams that I have in my top 5, Bo Nix is not better than any of the quarterbacks on those teams. Bo Nix is holding this Denver team back. They're winning.
Yeah.
But they are not nowhere near the explosive offense that they were last year. And part of the problem is Mac Jones and his subpar play. He missing throws. It's like, what are you looking at, dude? What are you looking at? So, yeah.
All right, that makes your top 5, man. We picked it out. You
gotta love it, baby. You gotta love it.
We got the Rams, the Eagles, New England, Indianapolis, and the Buffalo Bills.
The Buffalo Bills. Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. And I mean,
I like
nobody.
That. Only one I would switch out, in my opinion, is I will take Denver right now slightly over Indianapolis, and only because Sean Payton, I'd be like, is the coaching a little bit better. The other 4 coaches are better than but just a little bit. Look, I'm not a Sean Payton guy, but the guy know what he wants.
You gotta stop being petty, Glade. Be professional.
It's a lot of pettiness with Sean. But yeah. So, hey guys, we bringing it back, man. We're gonna roll into Maceo's top 5. We brought it back. We just feel like we've been doing y'all a disservice for years by not doing it, but we got to bring it back, man. We call it really, man. really,
Yeah.
really, when we talk about people that got some questionable things and we put it into our really segment.
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna cut this up. Really, make sure who's on your really today.
CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens.
Lord have mercy.
Really, guys. I know it's Vegas. You guys, CeeDee, you like a team captain.
Yeah.
You can't miss curfew, big dog. You can't. Like,
grown man.
Y'all done had plenty of time to like kick it, walk through. You playing on Monday night, so you had all Sunday up until fellas make curfew. Y'all look crazy. Game open. They in a 3-receiver set with like Turpin and like a punt returner, and then somebody like, man, who are these guys? And of course, they put the camera on CeeDee and George, and you know, they sit out a play or two, whatever it was, and they came in. But really, CeeDee and George Pickens, like, that's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's just the whole thing about it, Maceo. I mean, even if you're out of play, the fact that they had to do that, it's just no. It's not a good look, man.
Not a good look.
It's not a good look, man. Really, Emmanuel Glaze. Really, I do it on me, man. Really, Emmanuel Glaze. You know you need to leave some of these Falcons chart groups out. You need to leave these Falcons groups, but you still in these Falcons groups, man. Really, what made me think that about this week, this may show. Falcons fan I've seen not one, but multiple posts about this. Falcons fans want to draft Carson Beck. They feel like it'd be a good pick for the Falcons. So I blame me for being in these circles. I accept too many invitations. My invitation acceptance will be lower this year. I won't be accepting a lot of. If you invite me to your groups, I won't accept a lot of them no more because I have been involved in groups that are now telling us about this stuff.
Middlebrook say CeeDee and Pickens, they were at church. Yeah, okay. Yeah. They were at church. They
what they call it these days, Middlebrook church.
They'll put twin on black.
Yeah, they back then the bingo area. It's like they're playing bingo. That's what it was.
Let's go twin on black, man.
Yeah, they back there bingo. But I take the first really for a long time because I'm in too many y'all groups. Nah. And in famous words of Maceo, you be getting me in trouble.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
be getting me in trouble, man.
Yeah. I got one more, Glad. I got one more, and I got to do it. Adam Pac-Man Jones.
What Pac-Man?
Leave Steve Smith alone.
Yeah,
listen, Adam. I know you're a tough guy. You all boat rock. I know all of these things.
Yeah, we know your whole family, dog. We know.
I don't know if you want that Steve Smith smoke.
Steve different, dog.
I don't know if you want that Steve Smith smoke. And then, you know, you just keep attacking the man. He just keep putting up that clip where after he catch the bomb on you, you try to come up and say, he just basically hip toss you. He waited on you to hip toss you and then ran in the end zone. You keep attacking this guy. Steve Smith will pull up on you. And I know you're not scared, Pac-Man, but I just don't think you want them Steve Smith problems. Y'all got to be careful out here in these streets playing with these people sometimes.
You know, one show I don't mind watching, I think it's pretty good at times, is The Pivot.
Yeah.
And for y'all don't understand how crazy Steve Smith is. He say he hits Channing with Chowder, Channing, what is his name?
Channing Crowder, yeah.
Back and Channing said, when I see you again, it's on site.
Yeah.
15 years later, Steve.
15 years later.
He see Channing. He started taking off his jewelry.
He telling his partner, hold my phone.
He thinking 15 years later off of a football play, it's on site. And you want this smoke with this dude?
Yeah,
Steve is different, man. Steve's different.
Steve different, man. You got.
He said, I didn't like football. I didn't like y'all. I didn't like football. This was a job. Steve was different.
Ain't that
man.
crazy?
This man said, I didn't like football. And he talking about his 1,800 catches and 18,000 yards, blah, blah. This man's crazy. Be careful, dog. Be careful who you run these streets with. Steve Smith is a little. We saw Steve in person, man.
Yeah.
We saw him in person. Don't let that 5'9", 5'10" stature fool you, man.
Yeah.
Dynamite comes in small packages, dog.
Hey,
Big
man,
explosive, man.
Let me tell you something. And Adam, again, like I say, Pat, we know you're a real one. You are a real one. We know you're a real one.
Pat, we got that. Let it go, man.
We rock with you, but sometimes you just gotta be like, let sleeping dogs lie.
Gotta let it go. Like Teddy Pendergrass say, gotta let it go, man. I think I gotta let it go.
You gotta. This man hold the hell of breath for 15 years. Like, oh man, oh there you go. Let me see what's happening.
15 years. It was a great block 15 years ago.
I can't even remember 5 weeks ago or 5
this
minutes
man
ago.
Say, the next time I see you is on site. This man remember that. Channing even like, I don't even remember this. What? What?
So you finna catch hands for nothing.
You can't even remember. The man blindside block you. Of course, you're gonna say it in the heat of the moment. You're gonna be pissed. You don't think the fool gonna come back on you like 15 years later? You said on site, fool. Let's go.
On site. Yeah, man. You gotta leave Steve Smith alone.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I want to give a that's what I'm talking about, man. Something we did in a while. To our guy, Bob.
Yes, sir.
Bob Rathbun, man.
Yeah, man. Salute.
Just celebrated 30 years of calling the Atlanta Hawks, man, and the Hawks recognized him at the last game versus Detroit. The Hawks gave him $10,000 to his favorite charity. I think they gave him a jersey, retired jersey. But Bob's been a friend of the show for many years now. I remember when we first got Bob on the show, I was kind of a little starstruck because I've heard his voice forever. Yep. And now 30 years with the Atlanta Hawks. To our guy, Bob, that's what I'm talking about, sir. We appreciate the work that you're doing and appreciate being a fan, our family, dog. Our family.
I'm going to tell you this, too. Do not be near Bob Rathbun at games. Don't let his seat be next to yours. You're getting in trouble. Because Bob is a whole prankster. Like, don't be fooled by the good hair and them suits he be wearing on TV. Bob is a prankster, man.
You be in the press conference and all of a sudden one of us be laughing and you look who beside him. It's Bob Rathbun, man.
Bob almost got us kicked out. Bob almost got me kicked out of the kickoff classic one year. I say, why is Bob covering football, first of all? And why y'all have him sitting next to me like, y'all know me and Bob gonna get in trouble.
Bob come in, he come in with his Hall of Fame jewelry on, his Hall of Fame stuff.
Yeah.
And he gonna have you laughing for the entire game. You ain't gonna be able to pay attention. He got great stories. All his stories are fantastic, man.
Yeah, man. He been around, man.
Well respected in the league. So to our guy, Bob.
That guy, man. That is our guy.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Without a doubt.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, dog. We got 5 more minutes or 6 more minutes left of the show, dog. What you want to wrap it up with, man?
Manuel Glaze, I want to wrap it up with this, sir. And this one's it's gonna sting, but I want you to go ahead and get it out. Does Raheem Morris get a 3rd season in Atlanta?
No. Unfortunately, Ra won't get a 3rd season. He won't listen to us about the pans. We've told him about the pans. No, just joking. He won't get it, man. I just think the one thing that coaches got to have and establish, even though you might not have control of it, is you got to have an identity. And the Falcons don't have an identity, though. They don't. It just we said when he had there was a picture he took 2 years ago, him and Terry. They was in suits when they just announced. And I said, I hope this picture don't have them both fired in the next 2 or 3 years together. They might get fired together at the same time. They might go out of the same. They came in and they be living together. You just said something that you didn't even know you said that kind of might be what Raheem's identity is. Some people might not be head coaches, but they might be good coordinators.
Yeah.
We just talked about Josh McDaniel. This will be Rod's second team. He got fired at Tampa. Now he'll be released in Atlanta. Rod never, I don't know if he even had a chance to, but he never set the tone for this team. His press conferences are very mundane. This is, we're going to be harder.
No excitement.
We're going to be very better this week. There's no energy. There's no, what are we missing? There's no fire. It's a focus. And unfortunately, yes, I say it, as a black head coach, you got to be better early. You can't, it's rare what you get in Tampa where they've allowed our guy to go down there and build a team and, build with Baker and all that. But unfortunately, I don't see Raheem coming back. Even if they go 6 straight wins, they'll go, if that's possible, which I doubt. He would have to do something miraculous to be able to stay, like 6 wins straight, 7 wins straight, or whatever. But the chances of that happening without Michael Penix are slim. You know, Kurt Coleman might come in and have a great year. He might be the Kurt with 2 chains. Kurt chains.
My dog Whitty say the Falcons getting ready to run off 7 straight.
7 straight. If they do, he got a chance.
H.O., what's up, H.O.? What's up, my dude?
Thank you, H.O. Yeah, man, I'm recovering, man. Third cashed in. I had to go with a little purple and black to represent Mo Brown, baby.
Mo Brilla.
But yeah, man. So, he doesn't make it, man. I don't have a problem with Raheem, but when you don't identify, you don't set a standard, there's no structure to your team. When the team look like you're just out there, you hire the wrong coordinators. Zach Robinson was not a good coach to bring. Zach, he's not a good coach. I don't trust his offense. I don't trust what he put out there.
Don't trust nothing about it.
Or he's doing decent at defense. Got the second, with the sacks and bringing the pressure and all that stuff. But it just doesn't seem like there's an identity for this team. And if there's no identity, there's one person they point at first. Head coach. He got to go.
Yeah, man. God.
And look, Maceo, we don't.
I'm trying to say you, Raw.
And Maceo, Arthur Blank ain't a young dude. Arthur Blank wants
no, sir.
He wants to win, bro. He wants to win. He wants to see it happening, and he's getting. You see it in. And I ask you this. Okay, we got a few minutes. We're gonna run over on this question because I got to ask Maceo this. Has the Arthur Blank ownership run been a success or a failure in Atlanta?
It hadn't been good because he continues to have to hire coaches.
Yeah,
he's clearly getting bad advice from his confidant because I think if we're, as the kids say, we're keeping it a buck or we're keeping it a bean. Arthur Smith, Raheem. Come on, man.
Let's think about it. Dan Reeves, he's hired the kid, the guy
he fired Dan Reeves.
He fired Dan Reeves.
He moved over Dan Reeves.
Right. He with it. He got the Vic thing. You remember him pushing Vic in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
I've never thought about this between the Smiths, who were the first half of the season.
The Rankin Smith.
Until him. Both took this team to the Super Bowl once. Both ownership groups went to the Super Bowl once.
Yeah.
Both have had dynamic players, Dion and Michael Vick and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
But this city has not had a strong ownership from the football where we can say, hey,
that's my team.
Arthur Smith, that's our squad. So you're saying incomplete, or do you say it's just been a failure, man? What would you get?
It's been a failure. It hasn't been good because they continue. It seems like he gives the people the tools. But I think because Rich McKay is so far entrenched, Arthur can't see the forest for the trees.
Yeah.
And he trusts this guy. So like, y'all, this dude, Rich McKay, is the executor of Arthur Blank's estate. Just marinate on that for a minute. And y'all don't think he got nothing to do with football operation?
He been here the whole time.
I got some waterfront property on Old National where you can see the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
Not the Atlantic Ocean. You can see the Pacific from the rooftop.
Yeah, man. I just to think about that. He's been in ownership since what, 2002? I remember being on the field when he was here, when they first took over. When they thought he's been here since 2002, I believe. He was at. They said him and Rankin was at lunch. He slid a piece of paper across the desk and said, "How much for the Falcons?"
Yeah,
that's what I offer right here. So, and I'm old enough to have been around both and
seen it.
It feel like for most people, it's been a long one straight continuous thing for the Falcons. We get to the Super Bowl, both got there, but man, I just had to end it with that, man.
You got swept by the Panthers.
Yeah, that's enough said.
Do not go down there to New Orleans and embarrass this city, Raheem.
Hey, if they do, I'm gonna give y'all the bid the next Tuesday. I'm gonna need 30 minutes just to go off for if they go get down there and embarrass us in New Orleans.
You got it, my brother. You got it, my brother.
Hey,
it's
man.
No way. Like it's
embarrass us if you want to.
No way, but you cannot get back on that plane and fly back to Atlanta with a loss to the Saints. Ain't no way.
Hey, people been saying that, H.O. Maybe Bernie Marcus was the man behind Home Depot. I'm just saying that.
Well, I mean, he branched out and, he doing pretty good for himself.
Yeah, but, Arthur Blank is a great community guy. He does a lot of good things for the community. But when it comes to owning the team, in 2025, we know who our owners are. Ownership of the team.
Yeah,
man.
I showed you. I got the video late in the game about a month ago. They on him and Rich McKay chopping it up.
Yeah, there's a lot for the community, man. But we talking football. Come on, man. This if he doesn't win one before he gives it up, we won't look at this as a great ownership run, dog.
Don't buy no more yachts, Arthur.
He gonna buy another one. But he still got the coolest moment we've ever seen. Me and Maceo with Atlanta United. He pulls up in a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. Pulls up to his elevator.
He got his own parking spot inside the stadium.
He don't park outside. All I saw was security tell us to move out the way. I'm like, what's going on? Here comes Arthur and his youngest kid and they friends all going to his elevator. Not everybody else's elevator. His elevator. To go to his owner box. And me and Maceo both said at the same time, wow.
Yeah.
We just looked at
different.
Like
that's different.
All these rappers be telling my boss, no, man, y'all ain't pulling them to your own stadium.
Yeah.
To your own elevator.
Put your kind of mind when we were going down the suite and you bumped in the future.
Yeah. Seen that much bling. I almost went blind, boy. We almost went blind.
The boy had diamonds.
It wasn't fake either. I ain't never seen that much diamonds
on top of diamonds.
Big boy almost. Hey, look, man. Big boy gave me a little respect though. He about to jump me, but he was like, "Nah, you go ahead, big dude." I thought,
yeah.
The security rap, they're ready. They was on deck ready, but Future gave me dap, said, "What up, dog?" Yeah, man. Hey, man, that's our show, dog. We got to catch up. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Back to back. This is gonna be the format Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:00. Year number 11, and like my man Coach said, plus 1 day. We keeping it rolling, man. Hey, man, check out the football next week, man. It's gonna be some good football. We'll be back next Tuesday.
Tuesday, baby.
Doing it again, man. Getting y'all ready for Thanksgiving, man.
Thanksgiving.
Get y'all some tendonism in your life.
Say, oh my God. Let me say, I'm gonna do the watermelon diet all the way up to Wednesday. It's like
you know what happened Thursday.
So I cleared out because it's going down Thursday.
Boy, y'all gonna be next week gonna be some greediness, boy. Woo-wee.
So I'm gonna get all my workouts in rest of the week, weekend. Monday, I'm going on a quick, fast type.
But you get ready, huh?
Oh yeah, man. It's going sideways. It's going sideways.
You already know. Next week at this time, make sure I already telling y'all. It's gonna be ugly.
And then it'll be fitting time for y'all to play all them damn Christmas songs. Can't play the Temptation Christmas song before Thanksgiving. You can't. It's a no.
On my mind, you can't do that.
If I hear that,
in my mind.
The only song you can play before Thanksgiving, Donny Hathaway version of This Christmas. Best Christmas, in my opinion.
I'm arguing with all y'all Chris Brown people. I will argue y'all until I'm blue in the face about that. But anyway, all right, guys, we'll holler at y'all next week.
We gone.
Have a great weekend.
Keep getting better, boy.
Yes, sir. Peace.
All right, my man. You.
From East Point to Buckhead, College Park to Bankhead, dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Big Mason, Eagle, highlights and big plays from the East Coast to the West Coast. From Oregon to Georgia State, touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long run, athletes and sports junkies. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team lost. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the boss. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack, yeah, black on.